Welcome back to Let's Play SimCity 4. I'm Hunter Black Luna. It's just about time to start Caprica City on the big plot, everybody. But first, let's go to San Jacinto just for a little bit. I'm a little curious about a few things. And this will help satisfy my curiosity. I thought I would never come back here. Oh goodness. Was that an earthquake that just happened? Sims illiterate, of course they are. Oh goodness. Look at that water. Can't say I'm necessarily too surprised. Anyway, it's not the city itself that had me curious. Oh god, look at that. Luckily pollution, I hope pollution doesn't travel across things. Specifically, I want to check. It's been a little while. Yeah, the budget's still underwater. Let's see if we can get some neighbor deals. We are selling a lot of stuff to our neighbors. Let's sell more. Just wanted to check. You need to develop both cities and both sides of the aisle. Oh goodness. I can't hear where the problem is. I can't find where the problem is. So you know what? This city's doing just fine. And by just fine, I mean, oh good lord. Haven's doing much better. It's time, though. It's time for the big plot. I had to actually make a decision whether to go to hard mode or stick with it on easy. I had to make my call. I'm just gonna go, or rather stick with normal mode. I don't balanced money advice on city growth. Minimal advice on your city will grow slower. Now, there's something to be said for less advice from the advisors. Caprica City, it's a good omen. I'm just gonna go with balance on this one. Yeah. I know I said it was gonna be hard mode, but I don't know. And we've already got some demand because of our beloved neighbors. I believe there should be 2 avenues here. Yeah, one from each city. I see no reason not to expand on these avenues in order to get us started. Let's go ahead and extend that here. Stretch that over there so we can have land transit to a haven as well. There we go. And extend this boulevard along this way. Okay. Now let's start roads, and we can zone a little. Get rid of these trees immediately, of course. I'm thinking I might try some farmland here. Or something. You definitely need to do that on hard mode. Might need to do it on easy, although I might just avoid that altogether. Failed to smooth terrain. There we go. It's not pretty, but it'll do. It'll do, pig. as well extend the road system this away. Start out atop the hill and literally have a shining city on a literal hill. I think that would be very poetic. We're gonna chop it up a bit, because these zones won't necessarily be industrial. Okay, this should be good to start things out. Let's do this. Zones and basic services. Power plant. I'm gonna go with heaviest pollution or just heavy pollution. We could go. I'm gonna go natural gas on this one and try to make a little less horrendous pollution, maybe. Well, we're gonna make the effort here. Lay down that power plant. Okay. And the water pumps will be... Oh, here would be good. Yes. We can just hook into the network of our neighbors. Although it's always good to have your own production facilities. Otherwise, things get interesting. Entirely negative sense. The pump isn't making water. Is that because it doesn't have power? Water pump powered. Nope. I'm rusty. We'll need to zone to it. Shouldn't be terribly difficult. We'll start with some medium density industry over here. No roads or you will be beaten. Medium density commercial. There we go. All the zones... Oh dear. A few of the zones worked out not quite so well. Come here. Need to terminate all you immediately. We'll play some low density here. There we go. And then medium density residential. Oh dear, the exact zone size that I set is trouble. Man. What is your problem? SimCity? What is your major malfunction? There we go. We'll leave that square. Maybe I'll make it a park or something. One of my genius ideas. We'll need a bit more roads, it looks like. Chop things up. The slap chop. Billy Mays here. Breaking your back. Ah. Exterminate that bit of road. Luckily, the bulldozer doesn't cost too much. Roads. Yeah, okay, roads are primary thoroughfares. Man, if I was building streets that whole time, I probably would have just restarted the... Nah, I would have taken my medicine. Bulldozed it all to hell. Okay, there's a little bit of demand for everything, and once we actually hit pause again, we'll see what people legitimately want. Okay, this should be the pathway to our glorious victory. There we go. Power's on. Right. Still nothing. Huh, that did it. That's cool, that's what I was going for anyway. Okay, now we're hooked into our neighboring cities. We can buy or sell utilities as the economic situation demands. That's good. Also, having water is going to be really important to convincing people that our city's not a hole. Turns out people like being able to bathe and drink. It's all Greek to me. Okie dokie. And let's put a little bit more, but not too much, because we don't have infinite amounts of money anymore. Which is kind of shameful. We'll need to get that budget balanced. There we go. Make my city grow. Ooh. We will need some other basic utilities. It is nice to see it fill out so quickly, though. RCI's up, up, up in all sectors. This is good. This is good. Yes. Just out of curiosity, are you powered? Okay, yes, you're powered. Congratulations. City now produces enough. Now our next things. A large fire station will especially cover all the industry zones you plan to make. And the power plant. And we can get small fire stations to cover the gaps eventually. There we go, fire station. Police station. Probably gonna go with a large on that one too. We can orient that towards our urban zones. And we'll start out with an elementary school. Oh boy, I can't wait to see the budget now. Oh goodness. We will need to start growing, and I mean really growing here. Okay, the zones are working out. You just gotta watch them. You gotta watch them. There's no doubt. Look at that. It might be the grade is also throwing SimCity for a loop. Understandable enough, I suppose. Every type of demand is up, up, up. Look at that growth. Yeah. Having neighboring cities really helps. Really helps business. We're gonna do some business, know what I'm saying? There's demand for high density industrial. Zone a little more medium density. We're a little close to the industry, so some of these neighborhoods might suffer a bit. We're going to try to keep it away from the water, though, as long as possible. We can but hope. Also, I'm going to put some low-density commercial right here just to service these areas with 7-Elevens and stuff like that. And perhaps some low-density residential. The police station does not provide road access, SimCity. We've been over this. We've been losing the war. Make my city grow. Oh! Pull up a chair and settle in. That's good for the residential. I like the residential. So we'll put it here. Where will our industry grow? I'll probably want it this way. Like on the plateau. Which means residential should grow this way. And And that should be good. That should be good stuff. I do not want those crappy little roads. Or they're gonna be streets, who am I kidding myself? I'd love to put mostly high density stuff here because that way we can pack them in like sardines. I'm sure my Sims appreciate the metaphor involved there. High density commercial. Okay. Okay, I'm going to allow a road here. For this one tiny crappy bit of factories. Because it looks like they're having some problem building on the interior of the industrial zones, which suggests I made them a little too large. Suggests that mistakes were made. House of Worship. Folks love one of those. Grave need in Caprica City. So there is, sir. Okay. I'm not really sure what graves warrant, so I tend to build them on the outskirts of town, just in case. So there you go. Let's San Jacinto. All the casualties I caused because of their horrible pollution. They can help us sort out that sort of thing. It's important to build a high wall over your mansion to keep out the riffraff. I would know. Growth is just exploding across the city. Apparently there's a new demand in for this Cylon invention that people are talking about. Very interesting stuff. A suitable area to build network. How's that going? Oh, frack you then. There you go. Aren't you just the ugliest little zone ever? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'm talking to my city like it's a baby. Let's say we've hit the Let's Play nadir, but oh, there are far worse things than that in the world of Let's Plays. You will see. So about half the money's gone. Means I'm gonna need to let up on all this crap I'm doing right here. Yeah, they're bitching about expenses, but we're already in the black. We'll just grow our way out of these problems. How's the water infrastructure? Could be better. I'll have to check that as I continue growth. Put in some extra pipes just for a little security in case bad things happen to Caprica City in the future. Say in the future when you know. Okay. Enormous demand for residential. Ask, and ye shall fracking receive. Oh, come on. The last two cities, you weren't too bad about this Sim City. You need to get a hold of yourself. That's what needs to happen here. See, look, you know how to make a proper zone. I know you do. So what is last thing I need is a one-eyed drunk like you sowing discontent in my crew, SimCity. Mother fracker. Alright, grow. I command it, and lo, does growth happen. Let's check out neighbor deals. Neighbor deals. We can sell our water to Haven and to San Jacinto. There we go. For a bit more simoleons in the bank. And we are selling 2, correct? Alright, I canceled before I could accept the deal. Yes. Did you really just interrupt my... Okay, there we go. We can't currently buy water from these 2. We are selling them, though. That's good. Probably ruins the budgets over there, but hey! Not gonna be my concern. More industry is required. I'll give you industry. First, we'll manufacture toys, and then the world. I'll try chopping up the industry zones a little smaller and see if... Because look, they eventually went around to developing all these things, so... That road was probably not needed. Okay, that's excessively small. Hearing the bulldozers going beep, beep, beep. It's lovely. There you go. Where? I know. Fuck. Why don't you advisors get out of my face and let me run my frackin' city? Also, I forgot to build a hospital, which is, yep. Nothing really to say about it, but I forgot to build the hospital. Can I build it up here? In fact, that's good. That'll get just about everybody. We'll need to tinker with the funding levels. For instance, the funding can be put down, and we'll probably need to adjust that up, but... Okay, the teachers are bitching. There they are with their picket signs. Well, it's good that they're filling up the elementary school. In fact, they're filling it up rather quickly. We might need to look at our funding decisions again, or hell, even just build the fucking high-capacity elementary school eventually. Okay, there's some commercial demand. I like that, because that usually translates into money. I haven't even messed with the tax rates this time, so I think I'm going to go check that out. And I'll set it to a normal rate of speed while I do that. Taxes. I'm gonna reduce taxes on high wealth, because I'm just that kind of Mitt Romney guy. High-tech industry is developing already? Jesus. Okay, well then I know what kind of tax rates we want to adopt. If we can get high-tech industry, like, in the ground floor, because of our neighboring city and how, that had some effect on the RCI, yeah. See, now only high-tech industrial will want to come here. How's our pollution? Water pollution's going up, I don't know how, but... Where's my data view? Yeah, we're gonna need a high-capacity high school. Air pollution, kinda shitty over there. But we can change that in the future. And we can put high-tech industry right next to, residential zones, and that'll be fine. Although high-tech industry does need more road access, so it's good that we have the smaller zones chopped up. See, but that was my plan all along. Again. Mother of mercy. Okay, there's nothing for it. We need the high capacity. Where's my bulldozer? Bam! Yeah, protest about that, bitches. Okay. Well, I'm replacing it with a better one, so I'm hoping there's understanding, because this is a teachable moment. Bulldoze. It will be replaced. It's for the good of the people. You betrayed the law. How about the hospital? How you guys doing? Patients? Let's pump up patient capacity a bit. Okay, we're back in the red, everybody. This is a balancing act. Businesses aren't fleeing, but their growth has been completely crushed. I'm gonna take it to 8% on high-tech industry. Just to encourage their growth. It's gotta be high-tech. Yes, yes, yes. Everybody always wants high-tech in their cities. I think a high school is warranted as well. Quick, now that we're in the black... In fact, we can hold off on that a little bit. Yes. This is good. Okay, residential demand is up. I like that. We already have the same population as San Jacinto, by the way, and they're probably a lot happier that they don't have to choke and die in the smog. Now that's just my conjecture. Maybe the people in San Jacinto have evolved to adapt to it, but I don't know. There we go. Nice and chopped up zones. They don't have to bitch to me about it. Now that won't prevent them from doing so, but hey. How's the water infrastructure? Still looking good? Okay, we can expand down here, or we can just expand this way. In fact, I like that plan. Every time we do that, our expenses go up. Gotta be done, though. Water's just one of those things. Like electricity. Man, I would love to bulldoze existing dirty industry or even manufacturing and just have an entire high-tech... Well, I guess if it's gonna be Caprica City, we have to have high-tech industry, am I right? I'll never get tired of making Battlestar Galactica references. Let's wait until we fill up our existing high-tech industry plots. We'll also eventually have to transition. Okay, how's our civic coverage? It's okay. Second fire station can probably go just about here, and that'll be fine. City's just jumping. I like me a city that jumps. Let's make the zones a little bigger. I'm just gonna be constantly tinkering with this all throughout the game. That's just too big. There we go. Industrial demand is way down on the RCI, but that's just because Dirty Industry's pissed that I'm basically gutting them. But I wouldn't be surprised if they started to flee. It's not like their taxes were helping to support the city or anything. Nope. I'm so glad that didn't build a bridge. Although we will eventually want a bridge to get over the water. That is, that's something to look to in the future. Oh goodness. New church? Here. Now that I don't have to worry so much about putting industry next to fact, what is that industry? It's high-tech, it's high-tech. Some manufacturing. Give me the data view on air pollution. See, there's a bit over there. Not gonna lie. We've got a hospital active, though. Imminent power plant failures. Oh goodness, we're over capacity. Okay, I agree. It's time for another one. Eventually we'll transition to cleaner power too, but right now natural gas is doing it. How's the budget? It's still balanced, yes. Okay. I built a second plant. Gosh. New developments. This is excellent news. Where's my zoning? Oh, wow. I'll take a male statue of myself, which will surprise longtime viewers of my LPs, especially my role-playing games where I always pick female characters mostly. Statue of myself. Tempted to put it near the power. Right on the entrance to town. Display my glory to the world. I don't know. What would this stimulate, commercial or residential growth? Either way, I'll put it here and find out. Man. Them Sims, they love me. Ooh, the frame rate doesn't love me, though. Lots of people going about their everyday lives. This computer. This game is from 2003, but it's kind of resource intensive when you zoom in and all these processors are going at the same. Actually, this was stupid. I should have continued the avenue. In fact, frack this. Where's the avenue? Let's continue it. You heard me. Damn the budget. Damn it all to hell. We need a little bit of higher volume business at least. Okay, roads here. Roads here, a little harder to see because it's nighttime, but hey. You'll make do. Eventually we will have to cut out with the heavy infrastructure and just have a period where we just grow. That day's coming. It's coming soon. But for now there's residential demand. A demand that we must meet. Okay, looks like we're having water problems. Let's check. Thank you. Oh, damn it. Look at that. What are you guys doing? There's a perfectly good road literally right there. Frack. There we go, and some low density there. Okay. You guys still on strike, or are you doing fun? In fact, I could probably tweak the funding here. Oh, yes. We don't need quite that much capacity. See, there, that's what was ailing the budget so heavily. Water shortage. Where's our data? Water use. Okay, we're over capacity. Time for a second pump. I mean, we could just stop selling it to our neighbors. I'd rather do this. You might think that's... Actually, I'm not sure the economics at play here, but we should be fine. There we go. Second pump is online. Grow. And lo and behold, doth it happen. High-tech industry is getting a little fed up with me. Are they pissed about taxes? Why would... I'm not taxing them very heavily. Let's go to 7% taxes and see how they like that. Still not terribly much. Is Dirty Industry still sticking around? Yeah, they are. They're willing to take the heavy tax rates. No further Dirty Industry will grow, but... people love it here. It's so easy to make a city when you already got to. I guess I should have started at hard mode, but I would already have run out of money a long time ago, and that wouldn't have been fun for me. Might have been fun for you guys to watch, but hey. Okay, there were a couple of these things that are pretty easy to implement, I remember. Not that one. Power Conservation Act will stretch out our generation capabilities. Neighborhood Watch and Smoke Detector will help things out. And the Free Clinic Program. Clean Air Act. I bet that's not cheap. Oh, it's kind of cheap. Pro-reading campaign. Nuclear-free zone. We don't really have nuclear stuff. I'm gonna put those ordinances into play. As our needs. Environment's down, down, down. Let's build some parks and stuff. I mean, money's only pretty tight. Soccer field. Let's build a soccer field here. Football. Large park green. Let's build a couple large park greens, everybody. Once again, my zone sizes have bit me in the ass. There we go, right next to the water pumps. Guess that's another incentive for me to keep everything clean. Well, environment's going up. And that's typically the only thing I have problems with. As in real life, I'm not really the sort of person oriented towards protecting the environment. Well, I obviously recognize the necessity of it. I'm just not an outdoors sort of person, so when it comes to that sort of thing for me, I'm like, Mother Nature hates me. Now, of course, I'll still vote for liberal things like, you know, clean air and clean water. Because I'm just a commie like that. You know what? This is fine. Yes. And once again, services. How you doing? Police station's still covering everything. They haven't been bitching at me. That means I need to reduce their funding until they do bitch at me. Clearly. Actually, the police typically only 4 crimes in the entire city. Huh. This place is like the Garden of freaking Eden. City jails are easily able to solve. Our services are still pretty much covered. That's odd. I just kind of naturally assume that they won't be. Where's that school? Lodge Elementary School. About 500 students. I'll leave the capacity at 1,000. Yeah. Oh, the hospital's bitching at me, which is... I don't know if it's a good thing, but... House of Worship. Weddings per week, 57. That's some happy news. Okay, we need to boost the funding. Yep. Funding boost is approved. Now grow. City Hall. Glad I still have the money for that. Okay, I'm gonna build City Hall down here. Also near the water pumps. I think it's fitting. Alright, another cemetery. I'm gonna build it near the industry because, as I've already said, I'm a classy guy like that. I'm probably wasting whatever influence cemeteries have on whatever. Okay, and our money situation means that it's time to go on the glide path for a while, everybody. Even though the city could grow a bit more. University. I accept. But I don't have the money to build it. As soon as we do, we will. Holy fuck! Glad I got here in time to watch that. Oh, goodness. You know what? Let's fix this problem. Holy shit, think about how many children just died. There you go. Alright, I'll zone a little more, because growth is good. I always want just a little bit, just want to reach a little bit more. Put some commercial around here. A little bit. Tuning into invisible waves. Those things are free, so I figure, hey, free stuff. I better not build it there because I need to build a road there. So how about, I don't know, here, near City Hall. Just cram all that shit in there. How are we doing for water pipes? We're doing great. Almost 20,000 people are coming to Caprica City. I'm actually really happy about how the city has been doing so far. Let's check out some other data view. Fire hazards, not that good. Crime's pretty low. Education is meh. We've got enormous desirability in our city. Water coverage is good. Everything is power. Traffic issues in here, right near the school. So lots of children die when the cars crash. Zone distribution is pretty respectable. High land value around there. Mayor rating good. Everybody loves the mayor. Average resident age. I'm guessing an older average age means better healthcare. Or maybe it just means what it means. Okay, low health, but a hospital is servicing them, and they're not doing too much, and they're not having too much pollution in their face. Garbage isn't really starting to accumulate yet. It's a problem we will eventually have to address, and no radiation yet. The firefighting base is pretty cool. The firefighting air base, that is, that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to enact the carpooling ordinance now as well, if I didn't do that already. Automobile Emission Reduction Act is good too. Commuter shuttle service, that's what we need. Also some bus stops, perhaps. Not a huge Hollywood sign. Okay, transportation would be over here, yes. Airports. I'd love to actually build amazing airports and stuff, and docks and seaports and trains. Trains are always fun. If I wanted to do that, I'd go play Sid Meier's Railroads or something. Okay, where's my bus? Where's my bus stops? Yes, I seriously forgot already. It's... Okay, bus stop. Gotta get down to the bus stop. Gotta catch my bus. I see my friends. Will this demolish something? Yep. More will be built. I love how callous I'm becoming about that now. I see a tree there, which means it should be good to build or not. Oh, now I feel silly. By the way, this is a really bad idea what I'm doing. See if that develops. It probably won't. More car crashes. Every square of land over here has been taken. No road access for that one plant. That's an oddly specific problem you're having, folks. Bus stops around here, people can get to their industry jobs, but... Oh my god, really? Damn it. I hope that all rebuilds. It probably won't. They're probably mad I did the whole demolitions thing. Yeah, there's a couple bus stations around town. They're not really... I should have planned the city around this from the start, I admit that. And now the news is lying to me. Brilliant. I like that the number of students is going up. Before long, it will be time for a high school, in my opinion. Well, actually, in, you know, fact. In my fact. Mayor rating's going down. Why? Everything's up, up, up. People are worried about traffic. I've enacted ordinance. I've enacted bus stops. What I really should be doing is building down there around City Hall some commercial. Now that we've amassed a little more money, it's time to spend it again. I love the SimCity music overall. Let's make the zones crooked once more, everybody. I love doing that. Ruin the visual aesthetic of the city every day. Okay. Now, zoning. I'm pretty sure commercial likes to have the city hall there. Put a little more residential in too. There's always residential demand, which is a very positive sign in terms of the future of this city. There we go. Grow a little and talk to me. As soon as I assign something to grow, it does. 27,000 people, folks. They're getting outside the range of our services, though. Something to think about. Oh. Funding time. Large medical center. Oh goodness. They need additional capacity. We're gonna give it to them. It's nice that I've been able to balance the budget, even if it is just on normal. I promise I'll do a hard mode city eventually. Rhino speed. Cheetah speed. Alright, 2 months just passed in the short span between my button clicks. Crowded crooks reported ready to riot. Alternative to city schools. Well, a private academy, huh? Fuck you, private academy. I don't want to place it... Actually... Let me think long term. Long term, putting it over here would be good business. Yes. Private school is approved. I love having those. They don't cost anything and they help the education level. Now, there was something, and I've already forgotten what it is. Okay. Then we need a city jail. Put that near the park. No, no. We'll put it on the edge of town next to the cemetery, I think. There we go. Is that gonna get power? No, it's getting power. Misplaced coffins. 2. Great. Pollution, garbage, and crime are all at medium. You know what? To me, medium is success. Actual usage. Zilch. I'm sure there's statistics about transportation. Alright, let's check the traffic and see if it's gotten any better. The problem has slightly improved. Actually, it looks like it's gotten worse in some sectors. But this stretch of road right here is the issue. Is that where I saw the school buses crash and like 40 kids die? Maybe. It's this stretch right here. I'm not sure why. High wealth residential implies that... Let's look. Hospital grade is high, crime is low, pollution is low, garbage is at medium. We'll take care of that eventually. You know, this is probably a pretty decent place to leave off the first session of Caprica City, everybody. I know I was supposed to put up this region for download and whatnot. I don't know, I just got lazy and didn't bother. I might still eventually. In any case, this is a very triumphant start. Thanks for watching. Next time we'll continue to grow the city. We might even reach across the water. See you then.